I hate this level. I hate this level. I do not like this level at all. This level is irritating and it is stupidly designed, and it sucks that it's in such a great game. Now, the start of this level isn't so bad. You got a cool little section above, you know, molten whatever, molten iron, magma, I don't know. And this part right here does kind of fix my complaint about the factory levels not being as colorful as the other levels. This part I'm fine with. And the first part starts out okay. But one thing I have to say is I don't like this song compared to the other music in the game. Like, I know a lot of people that like it, but I don't like it that much, to be honest. I don't know what it is about it. But it seems kind of out of place compared to the other songs. One thing is, I believe these platforms, because of the way they're ripped and the way they're sharp on the end, you cannot grab onto them. You can only grab onto the ones with a more smooth edge, so you gotta be careful. What even hit me there? In an instant replay, you can see a gear hit me, but it blended in with that stupid thing in the foreground, whatever that is. Like, it's supposed to be bars or something. But I gotta get back to where I was. Well, that was irritating, to put it simply, but yeah, that mesh structure, whatever up there, obstructs your view, so that's pretty annoying. Alright, so now we gotta head down here and just go on these little platforms right here, a cool little section. And that looks kind of funny when they're both going at the exact same pace. So yeah, now we head here and we go down there, and these platforms, you gotta be a little... Whoa, I almost fell. Gotta be a little careful on those platforms because they tilt based on whichever side you're standing on. So you gotta be careful about that. And I actually didn't mean to fall down there and get the A, but I did it on accident. So, hooray, I guess? Yeah. Alright, so let's head this way now. And we gotta head up here, and boom, boom. Get over the thing. Yeah. Alright. So now we're getting into the part of the level that I really don't... Actually, we still got a little bit. And so we just gotta jump over here. And just we gotta wait for the platform. And we are going up. And just watch our way. Just move up. Careful, careful. Okay. And time for some bedoing action. Yeah, in World 2, the bedoing's become a lot more entertaining than in this game. But we aren't at World 2 yet, so, Alright, now this is the section why I hate this level. I don't like this section. As you can see, Junior Pac-Man is up there, stuck in that cage. Now, in order to beat the level, all we have to do is just swim through Pipe 1, and we save him. I'm sorry. To beat the level, all we have to do is just keep on going to the right, and we get to the end. If I were to just keep going, I would get to the end of the level, which I remember that now, but when I first played this game for the Let's Play, I completely forgot about that. In fact, that was my first instinct. Oh, that extra life is in such a hard place to get. I mean, if you're willing to sacrifice a piece of health, it's no problem, but it's so hard not to get hit by that thing. Alright. Also, there's robotic sharks everywhere. That's kind of painful, so you gotta watch out for them. Alright, let's get that N right there, and that's Pan. Huh, it's kind of odd getting it that early, and oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Thankfully, that's over. And I started heading here, then I realized, wait, this is the end of the level, I don't want to go there yet. So I gotta head back. So yeah, if you don't want to save Junior Pac-Man or get any of the letters, the level takes less than 4 minutes. Which is pretty short and not too harmful. Ow. But here's why the level is really annoying. You head down here, and then you head down lower, and the gimmick with this level is that this is a underwater maze, and you have to find where the key is to save Junior Pac-Man. And actually, no. You don't have to find the key. You have to find the fruit that opens the fruit door to the key. That's pretty annoying. Oh, and it gets worse when you see what happened to me, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, there's checkpoints for branching off, so we can get the fruit to get the key. Again, annoying. You know, maybe I wouldn't dislike this level anywhere near as much if it was completely platforming based, but the fact that the entire maze is swimming based is what really drives me crazy. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate the swimming in this game, but when it's used for this entire section, it drives me insane because of how slow it can be. I don't hate slow games, but I hate pace killers like this. This is a pace killer. It would be one thing if there's a lot more stuff happening underwater, but it's not like you move that fast when you're underwater. And it's not like there's a lot of stuff going on either. I mean, there's pipes you have to swim around, but that's not that hard. And the sharks are pretty easy to maneuver. So yeah, overall, these underwater sections kind of bore me. I mean, in the level under pressure, that section didn't bother me at all because it was just one section. I thought it was cool, but here, it's so much of the level. Alright, so now we got the cherry, so let's head on over to the left and see what we have up here. Because again, I forgot where everything was located. So now we got a steel ball, so what we have to do is we gotta head out here to the left, then head back in here and break these crates. And you better hope that when you're playing this, you don't accidentally mess up with the steel ball, because once you mess up, that thing is not coming back and you cannot get whatever you needed to smash in the crates. You had your chance, but you blew it, so if you want to get all the letters in one run, you better hope you have a pretty perfect run, because if you don't, well, you have to play the whole level again. Alright, so just want to grab a thing, and let's move on ahead. You also don't want to fall in the magma either. If you fall in, that's a shame. And the first time I tried to 100% this level, I made that mistake. I accidentally fell in the magma with that steel ball, and I could not get that A right there because I died. And that was one of the most frustrating things ever. So yeah, see, I'm actually accidentally getting all these because I couldn't remember where the key was. I thought it might be over there, but nope. I guess I gotta keep on moving down. Let's move down, down, and down some more. Alright, and watch out for those sharks once again. Even though the sharks look pretty dangerous, they aren't too bad. They only go back and forth, so you can ignore them pretty easily. The sharks in Pac-Man World 2, however, they get pretty dangerous. If they bite you, you're dead immediately. But they're kind of easy to kill. But we aren't at that game yet. We'll get to that game later. World 3 doesn't even have swimming, so I don't know. Hey, we are finally going to get to see me actually use this thing. That felt satisfying. Alright, so I wanted to scout out the area first before I got the steel ball power-up, because I didn't remember what was over here. And the camera gets a little closer on me than I would have preferred. I would have liked having a bit more of a view, but it's so close it's kind of a little hard to see what's up ahead like that. Jerk. Alright, so let's head down here. And let's see, it's a cherry right there. So let's grab that cherry and head over to the left. Alright, we're swimming. We're still swimming. Notice how picking the wrong path so far has added 4 minutes to this level. Which, if you remember, the 4-minute mark way back at the beginning is how long it took me to get to the exit. So far it's taken us twice as long just to get these letters. Which isn't too bad, but the fact that, you know, the fact that it's mostly swimming, that bothers me. Again, I don't mind having a lot of extra level design to get collectibles. I think that's good. They're putting in the effort. But the fact that they don't tell you which ones, and if you just want to beat the level, you might, you know, do all the 100% stuff on accident, and the fact that it's all swimming, that is what bothers me. Maybe if this just wasn't a swimming level, I'd be down with it. Because I know, mazes is what Pac-Man was originally built on. I don't mind having a maze-like level. But this one's just so slow. Yeah. Like, say there was an on-foot maze level even, where you had to go different ways, I might be down with that. But hey, I accidentally got 100%, so huzzah, I guess. Pac-Man. Number 4, heading down, heading right, heading up. Alright, and now, let's see. I don't have much of a view. I just gotta jump across. The camera's shaking when you jump and kind of gets me a little dizzy here. And let's get that bell. So now that we got the bell, let's head back out. Alright, so let's swim some more, and swim some more. And swim some more, and I know my commentary is getting repetitive, but hey, the level's getting repetitive, so why not have the commentary mirror how the actual level's going? I'll try to be a little bit less sarcastic, but maybe I'm just overly frustrated with this level because of what happened during this playthrough, but still, like, just the fact that, you know, they added all that just to get the stupid key is really irritating. And I died, so guess what? It's going to take me to the checkpoint towards this. I gotta do all that again. You know what? I'm not going to cut this out just to show you how frustrating this is. The fact that I had to go through all this again just because I hit a stupid pole is annoying. And here's the thing. I won't get a checkpoint closer to where I need to be because of the fact that that checkpoint was gone. Because, you know, I grabbed the checkpoint when coming back here, but now that I'm backtracking, it's gone. And yeah, the fact that I gotta backtrack all the way up there is pretty annoying, and when Pac-Man swims up, he's so close to the top of the camera, I'm always paranoid I'm gonna bang right into a pipe above me. I'm trying to remember if I ever do when going up, but yeah. Also, his hitbox when in the water is a bit wider than I'm comfortable with. Again, I don't hate the swimming sections as a whole, and these little nitpicky things probably wouldn't bother me as much if it was only just one section. But when it's this entire level segment where it makes up the majority of the level, that's just irritating. I mean, maybe if there was more combat in the water, like if there was a way to attack enemies while underwater and I can keep myself busy, that'll be fine. But I'm just slowly moving through the water, my god! No matter though, we're at the top. So now we gotta head over here and take the door to the doorbell. Wait, take the bell to the bell door. Alright, and you'll notice that fruit door actually takes us to a new segment in the level, which is cool. But what's about to happen is not cool. Okay, so to get the key over here, I have to hit the switch, it'll make a power pellet appear, and it will make a key appear. So now let's just hit that, and oh shoot! No! In case you're wondering, that was 2 minutes of sped up footage. Actually, 2.5. It took me 2.5 minutes to get back where I was. And here's the kicker. The key that I needed to unlock Junior Pac-Man is gone. It's gone, and I have to replay the level to get it, and you've got to be kidding me. That was an extra minute and a half right there trying to get back. But now we are at pipe number 1, and that's when I knew there was no hope in saving Junior Pac-Man in this level. So, I guess just moving on to the level exit, let's get out of here. Wasn't that a fun experience, ladies and gentlemen? If I didn't cut out all that footage and stuff, it would have been about 18 minutes. I think. Probably more. You know what? After that long, painful level, we'll chill out and relieve some stress with this fun little bonus stage. So, nope, no bonus stage for you. After that long, painful level, we're just gonna kill you with an enemy that's never even touched you before. Because after that hell you just went through, you don't deserve to go through a bonus stage! So forget you, you stupid sucker of a player! Ah! Hey, I'm back, and my throat's dead from all that yelling now. It hurts like crazy, but it's time for the boss, Chrome Keeper, my least favorite boss in the game. Now, he's not horrible, but he's just kind of boring. He's not particularly challenging, which, you know, a boss can still be easy and be fun, but this one, just not really. The catch is there are 5 rev-roll buttons throughout the boss area, and all of them are burning hot, so if you try to butt bounce on them, they will burn you. You want to get the steel ball power up and butt bounce on each one, in order to not burn yourself, which you can find by opening wooden crates that he kicks at you. Like that one right there, that will have a steel ball power inside it. And the 4 on the outside are pressed up. The one on the inside is pressed down. You have to make that one come up by pressing the 4 on the outside, which is simple enough. But then the catch is there is the magnets that is going around the room. It will try to catch you. I'm just going to sacrifice health right here to get that switch. But anyways, if a magnet catches you, you will waste precious time, and eventually the 4 switches will go back up. And every time you hit the switch in the middle, it makes a gear drop on the Chrome Keeper's head, and he loses a health point. Now, this isn't a horrible boss, but it drags on a lot longer than it needs to be. And I find that these magnet things don't really possess a threat. They just make you wait a while, which is kind of boring. I mean, I probably sound like I have a terrible attention span because it's not that long, but my point is, I would have rather the boss... I like when bosses are fast and furious, especially in, a platform game like this where there's a lot of high energy going on. But this one is just kind of running around. And also, my other issue with this boss is, I like it when bosses... Oh, crud. And if you fall in the acid in the middle, number 1, get out as quickly as possible. Oh, shoot, I forgot I was on my last health. If you fall in the acid in the middle, you want to get out as quick as possible, because it hurts you. But the problem is, you can only do it when you're swimming, so you can't get out while you're in chrome form. So that's irritating. But anyways, I don't mind a boss being based off the whole, steel ball power-up gimmick, or chrome power-up. In World 2, they call it steel ball. In this one, it's the chrome power pellet. But anyways, I like it when the bosses are more up close and personal, and you're directly fighting the boss, rather than doing stuff away from him. Like, you got this giant robot guy in the background, he looks threatening, but you never really go up to him to attack him. He never really goes up to you to attack you. He just kind of stays back there and kicks boxes. It makes it not really feel like a fight. Anubis Rex does that too, I guess, but I'm kind of okay with it because that one's more ruin-themed, and yes, the Windbag does that too, as well. But that boss, again, I'm at least a bit more okay with it because I feel like what you're doing is more kind of direct interaction with him. He shoots a ball at you, you shoot a ball at him. Here, I feel like everything's completely detached, which makes the fight less fun. I'm hitting these switches over here that are completely unrelated to him, yet it somehow makes a gear fall on his head. What? You see my problem there? Again, Anubis Rex, it's the same idea, but that one, because it's like an ancient temple and everything, it at least fits the trope. This one, not really. It'd be one thing if, I could see directly how, the switches I'm hitting makes the factory go wrong where it hurts them, but I don't. I just hit switches, then a gear randomly falls in his head. That's not as interesting or exciting. And the thing is, the concept art of this boss actually made it look a lot more interesting. And the concept art of this boss, you actually were on moving treadmills while fighting him, which would have been awesome, but they didn't do that. I guess just because the final product doesn't always reflect the concept art, but whatever. Maybe I can show the concept art in this Let's Play and do a bit of commentary over it. Another interesting boss that got changed was the Windbag, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I gotta finish off this boss, and his head decides to leave. Goodbye, head. 5,000 points. And that's the level complete, and that is the end of the factory level. Not a terrible world, but it has my least favorite level in the whole game, and I had a very unfortunate, unlucky run of it, and the boss is lackluster. Don't you worry, though, I will go back to Free Junior Pac-Man later. But, as far as we're aware right now, that is the end of this part, so I will see you in the next part. I have about 10 seconds left, and I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do in these 10 seconds. Oh, I guess I just stand here. Well then, see you later.